The way you start your morning really matters. The way you talk to yourself really matters. So I say these 5 sentences to myself every single day. I even have them on my phone. I have them on my mirror. So think of these 5 lines as like a daily pep talk to yourself. Be your own motivator, be your own coach, be your own best friend. I find that a lot of my clients, as they get older, their self-talk can get even worse, where you would think it would be the opposite. You know, as you get older, you kind of care a lot less about what people say about you, but you still are very hard on yourself. I see this with a lot of my clients, and I saw it in myself for a long time. My goal for you by the end of this video is that you become your own biggest cheerleader, your own biggest fan, your own biggest supporter. You start to have the strength within yourself to motivate yourself, to be proud of yourself. I don't find that most women are proud of themselves. Every single day, I try and do something to make myself, to be proud of myself. So the first line I say to myself every single day is, I choose to be positive. Choosing is the key word. Choosing to be positive is a choice that I make every single day, because obviously things come up that are hard, that will try and break you down, but choosing to be positive will really help shape your days. Honestly, you know, it's not just like looking at it like, oh, like everything's great and everything's, no. It's completely different than that. But when you walk through life and try and be positive, it really does completely change your days. You wake up kind of dreading the day and dreading all the things that you have to do for that day. You're kind of setting yourself up for failure. The way you're programming your mind to look for the negative, and guess what? That's what you will definitely find. You choose to be positive. You look for the good. You choose to find the silver lining in every opportunity, in every obstacle that comes your way. Of course, obstacles are going to come up, but when you choose positivity, you're going to be in the right mindset to be able to deal with them in a better way. Let's move on to the second sentence, which is, I am grateful for all that I have. I feel like this has really transformed my life. The power of being grateful for the small things will make an amazing difference in your life. I feel like after my parents passed away in a car accident, you know, I really embraced this gratitude even more. It has really helped me because, you know, I've been faced with a lot of challenges, you know, multiple miscarriages, the death of my parents in a car accident. And if I chose to be, you know, negative and not be grateful for the things that I have, like my life could be in a completely different place right now. Being grateful for the little things, even honestly, that my parents died together versus one dying and one not dying. You know, in my mind, I feel like I'm grateful that they went together because it would be kind of devastating if one survived and one didn't. You have to be grateful for the things that you have, for, I feel like, for more things to come into your life and just to feel, you know, like lighter inside. You know, if you're feeling so negative and in lack all the time, that's a heavy, heavy feeling. And it's not a good feeling to live with day to day. So as women, we want to empower ourselves. And by empowering yourself, you need to be grateful for the things that you have, that you're happy about. Oh my gosh, the other day, even I was talking to my physical therapist, and it was such a tragic story that I just started crying on the table. You know, when I was in a car accident and my back is hurting, and, you know, I'm grateful that I can walk and I can still come to work. And, you know, he said, you know, I lost my mom tragically as well, and I didn't say anything. And then he says, you know, basically, you know, she had a little knee surgery and she had a cane, and, you know, someone had bought her the wrong cane. And he was like, Mom, you really need a different cane. And as a physical therapist, you know, he would know what to use. And, you know, he didn't push it because she was very like, this is fine. You know how, you know, parents or older people can be like very ornery and, you know, it's fine. Don't worry about it. This is fine. So he didn't get her a new cane. And the next day she, you know, fell at her home. Her cane broke. It impaled her. And she wound up, you know, not dying, you know, having to be put in a hospital, having to be on a ventilator for months and months during COVID. So he couldn't see her. And then, you know, after, I don't know, 9 months, I think it was, then her heart gave out and she died. I started crying. I was like, oh my God, like that is freaking horrible. I didn't have to go through that. Like, I can't imagine, you know, then not seeing your loved one because of COVID, and then they die, and then you didn't get them the right cane. And oh my God, like, just like, it's crazy. So please just remember, it can always be worse, and be grateful for what you have. So the third line that you want to say to yourself, that I say to myself every morning, is I am capable of achieving great things. And this is really all about belief, believing in yourself, believing you can do it. One of the biggest obstacles to success is self-doubt. And women, we have so much self-doubt, so much negative self-talk. You need to squash that voice and remember, I am capable of achieving amazing things. Obviously, belief alone isn't enough. Action is required, but without the belief, you're not going to take the action. Belief is foundation in who you are becoming. Who do you want to become? And then you act like that person every single day. You think about it, you believe it, you act on it. The sentence I say is, I embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. Now, I had to leave work, and right now I'm going to physical therapy because I was in a car accident. So at first I was like super annoyed that I have to take, go 3 to 5 times a week to physical therapy and the chiropractor. But I then took a step back and was like, there's a reason this is happening, and I'm, growing from it, because I would never take this time to, heal my body, go to the chiropractor. And I felt like, okay, maybe this is my parents saying, like, you need to take this few minutes for yourself and be in the moment and not dread it. So that was a huge, shift for me, because I was dreading having to drive every day and go lay on the table and get adjusted. And then I changed my mindset, and I'm like, I'm going to be in the moment and really enjoy it. Another thing that has come up for me is, dealing with having a teenager that has a lot of anxiety. And I saw this as like a huge roadblock. I didn't know how to deal with it. So I used it as a way to learn. So learn more about anxiety, learn more how to help him. I got certified in mindset coaching, specifically for athletes, in order for me to better understand and have tools in order to help him. So instead of, being super stressed out all the time about worrying about my son, I took it as an opportunity to learn and to grow and to get skills that could not only help me, but help him in his journey. So see these roadblocks, these things that seem overwhelming to you in the moment. How can you learn from them? How can you learn to make you a stronger, better person? When you say to yourself, I embrace challenges, it shifts your perspective. Really look for the opportunities within that challenge. Don't see it as a roadblock, see it as a stepping stone, how you can grow from it, how can you learn from it, how can you become a better person from it, instead of having it weigh you down, have it propel you forward. The fifth thing that I say to myself in the morning, every morning, is I take actions towards my goals every single day. So action is key in helping to build your confidence, because without action, you're not going to get any results. All the positivity that you have, all the self-belief that you have won't bring you anywhere if you don't take action. So you need to take action into becoming the person that you want to become, acting like the person that you want to become. Even if you don't fully believe you can do it, you have to tell yourself that you believe in yourself, because those thoughts will help to retrain your subconscious, almost brainwash yourself into believing that you can act as if. So instead of fake it till you make it, it's like fake it till you become it. Taking action, even no matter how small it is just fueling your commitment, your consistency to take one small step into becoming the person that you want to become, or achieving the thing that you want to achieve. So taking action every single day, no matter how small, is the path to getting to where you want to go, because everything depends on little steps. You're not going to, get from one place to another in one giant step. You need to take baby steps and be proud of yourself for every little step that you take in building consistency and building confidence along the way. So don't discredit any little step that you take. Every little step matters in your journey to becoming the person that you want to become. Remember, success comes from persistent, consistent action over time. Just like me, showing up here on YouTube, trying to be here every single day. That is building my consistency, to helping me to show up for myself, to make me a better person, to help me learn on my journey, and You showing up every single day, making consistent action towards becoming the person that you want to be, to achieving your goals, is what's going to make a difference. Imagine every day you just make one little change, one little step forward, versus you not making that one little change. So one little change every single day is going to add up over your weeks, months, and years. Not making one little change, what's going to happen? Nothing. And I get it, you're probably saying like, Jen, I'm so busy, I don't have time. And I get it, I'm busy. I have 3 kids. I have, basically 2 businesses, 2 giant dogs. I'm trying to put these videos up every day. So if it's important to you, you will make time for it. And you need to make yourself a priority. You need to be important to you. You need to take the time for you, no matter if it's a few minutes a day, to becoming the strongest, best, healthiest version of yourself, because then you become the best mom, the best wife, the best worker, the best boss. Whatever it is, you can do it. Don't be overwhelmed. Take little steps. I'm here for you every step of the way. I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself for just taking the time to be here, watch these videos, to become the person that you want to be, to be a stronger person. You could do it. I want you to understand something crucial. These aren't just mindless sentences that you're going to say. They're not just positive affirmations. These are commitments that you're making to yourself. They're declarations to who you are and who you are becoming. You can't just say them once and expect your life to change. You need to make them a part of your daily routine. That's why I will have them on my mirror in the morning and have them on my phone. You're not going to be perfect every single day. It's just taking small actions every single day to become a better person, to become the person that you want to become, to take time for yourself and to not feel guilty about it, because you deserve it. You deserve to feel proud of yourself. You deserve to take time for yourself, to build yourself up, to be the healthiest version, strongest version of yourself. Be proud of yourself. Tell yourself you're proud of yourself. Remember to be your biggest fan, your biggest cheerleader every single day. It's how you talk to yourself that matters. So please talk to yourself in a positive, encouraging way. So I'm so excited to be on this 30-day journey with you. Comment down below on what you took away from this video, and I will see you tomorrow.